So, I just had a little small interview meeting, and while I was in here, I was thinking, somebody posted on Facebook earlier today about never eating crystals again. And I don't know if you've ever been in the South and you've eaten crystals. To me, crystals and White Castle kind of on like this White Castle, kind of on the same like level to me. The little small hamburgers. But crystals is found more in the South. And the girl on Facebook said, I ain't eating it no more. I ain't been off the throne since. And so I was thinking back, my middle daughter, at the time, my ex was on second shift. So I was like, just bring me something to eat. He was like, it's late. Nothing's open but crystals. I was like, I'm hungry. Fine, I'll eat that. I had worked and gone to school my whole pregnancy with her. And then this day, I don't know how I ended up with my mom, but it was me, my mom, and my oldest daughter. And at this time, I'm full wobble, like full wobble, barely making it, breathing heavy, like it was just awful, okay? October, and it was still kind of warm. So the more I walked, and I don't even know what we were looking for, but we walked around so many different stores, it felt like it may have just been 2. But at the time, baby, 9 months, a week before the due date, I was tired, she was tired, I was uncomfortable, making everybody uncomfortable. So finally my mama go, come on, before you say I walk that baby up out of you. And I was like, I'm cool. I told her that if she let me take the test I had a test in school that I had to take, and that I had the test for the post office, I could get a job at the post office after she came, you know, I could set it up. And so she let me take my test, and then he brought me those crystals. And so I've taken my shower, and I'm just waiting on him to bring me the crystals and a soda. So, you know, they cause a little gas, you'll be able to burp it, right? So about like an hour and a half later, my stomach was hurting, and I was like, them damn crystals. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm on the bathroom, and I'm literally, you know, trying to have a bowel movement to like the 20th power. And the reason why I'm speaking in power is because of chemistry. So finally he goes, you're still in the bathroom? I was like, yeah, man, my stomach is messed up. Like, I just want to, he was like, you know, I know this ain't your first baby, right? Because the first one was induced. I definitely knew when I was in labor with her, because they induced it to make it come. So he was like, hey, I don't think it's the crystals. You might want to stop pushing. And I was like, I think you may be right, because nothing has come out. And so I had to take another shower, of course, before we left the house, because, you know, I was pretty much in labor, and I was pushing, but I was pushing the crystals out. I was, you know, so I was using, I mean, I don't know what I was doing, but by the time I got to the hospital, which was minutes away from the townhome that we was renting at the time. I mean, like, we were minutes away from the hospital. And it was so crazy that my mom got my oldest one, and she took her home with her, got her ready for school, and she came back to the hospital. And it was, the room was crowded. You know what I'm saying? It was people that I knew I didn't want seeing where the sun don't shine. You know what I'm saying? But it was so crowded that I was in like the rooms that when you go in through the emergency room, they check you to see if you're okay. I was stuck in there because they didn't have any rooms back there. And so they called my doctor, and he was like, okay, bet. But that was it. And so they was like, well, we regret to inform you that although you're not having a C-section, you are going to be in the delivery room as if you were having a C-section. So you can only invite 2 people in. I was like, well, let the same 2 that was there the first time come on back, because they know what it looked like. So it was my partner at the time, my ex, and my mom. And this time I was like, you know, I'm going to look. Put me a mirror down there so I can look. And baby, when I tell you, I cannot believe the way that thing anyways, that time he saved me the jagged tear he cut and sewed. And then it's crazy because I had friends that come in to see Cam. Like, Cam was full of love from the minute, you know, she told people her arrival, because we, you know, kept it a little under a little bit. So anyway, I had so many people come to visit her. I had a friend come in from Indiana to see her. And we, in the townhouse, there was carpet on the steps. I hate carpet steps. And I had on socks because at first my mama wouldn't let me move off the couch. I had to stay on the couch. It was too dangerous to walk up the steps. And when you go up the steps, you got to go backwards. Something about gravity. She didn't play when it came to those, you're going to get a setback, stay inside, don't wash your hair. Like, she was, you know, and I'm going to do what she said. Because the whole time, my whole pregnancies, except for the last one, I followed behind her like a lost puppy. But as I was getting ready to step down on the steps with Cam, I slipped. And I was falling down probably 14 steps. But the only thing I could think about was to squeeze this baby harder, but use this to try to stop myself. So I'm falling literally, and I'm holding on to her tight. I don't give a fuck how many steps we going down. So I held her so tight that that's probably the thing that scared her, but I also was trying to stop myself on the way down. So when we got to the bottom of the steps and finally had stopped falling and I could call somebody, she was crying. I was crying because I was in so much pain, but I was scared that I had hurt her. And I think I probably squeezed her too tight, and that might have hurt her. But we went to the ER by the time my mom and my aunts were out shopping. It's end of October, beginning of November. So they holiday shopping or something. I don't know. So everybody's up at the ER. I'm embarrassed, yet I don't feel like a hero because I felt irresponsible. Why you go down them steps, and why you didn't take your time, like she said? So I felt so guilty. But when I was able to look at my kid that was unhurt, uninjured, she was only probably yelling because she dropped her passy on the way down. I was on the ground. I couldn't even find it because, like, I had to sit on the donut for weeks. My back hurt. It was bruised up. My elbows had carpet burns on them because I was trying to stop. And I was like, where the fuck did all this energy come from? I just literally pushed out a baby. But it just goes to show the strength of a woman. Because that same kid, I had to hold her while she was having a seizure, or hold her while they was trying to get blood and do a procedure. And now her father has to pop her shoulder back into place, and I can't watch it. I can feel it in my womb, just like I did when I was trying to push out that toilet. I can't watch it. So but mind you, each time I've had one of my kids, I was asked to have a hysterectomy. Like, you don't want to hurt nobody, just get rid of it. And I refused to. And had I had the hysterectomy, I want to have the kids. But I'm also the one that they told me, how did you even have kids? And did you have a C-section? And one of my records got that I had a C-section in 2019. I'm like, no, the fuck I didn't. Who put that in there? And I didn't have a C-section at all. I had somebody ask me, how did I push him out? Shit, it was only one way they was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? But I say all of that to say it was a joke at first, and then I had no idea where the story was gonna go because I forgot that I fell down the steps with her, and it was so traumatizing because one time I was late to work at the post office because I got the job at the post office, and I was late because my mom let us have a chihuahua when we was little. So Makai was at this age. She had just almost, unalived a bunny. So we got a puppy, this little bitty puppy, Oreo. The puppy was so little that, the size of, I I don't even think the puppy was the size of this. No, it was just a little small chihuahua. And so I'm leaving out the door and I'm looking, but you know, I'm going to the car. I ran over the damn puppy. So I traumatized my baby. Like, she was so traumatized. She was crying. I don't even think he took her to school that day. But I had to go to work because it was like a job where you can't really miss no days and then whatever. So I cried so bad because I killed the puppy. I crushed my little baby's feelings and all of the things. And when I got to work, I was like, I can't tell these people that I just killed the puppy. That's why I'm late, you know. So I lied and I was like, I dropped the baby. I felt like in my heart they would be more understanding. The baby's okay. The puppy, you know, you're a puppy killer. Yeah. Cruella de Vil or something. So after that, it was a long time before I would let them get a dog. And then, you know, everybody's grown up with a dog. So I'm in the process now of trying to find a puppy. Because I've always grown up with one. And I had my Chihuahua. She got ran over when Micaiah was a baby, which again, I blame myself for that one too, okay? But they had a puppy that was picked up by something, that was eaten by something. I don't know what came out the woods and ate it. But the neighbors found her. So I was like, okay, we're never getting enough. That hurts too much. But we're allergic to dogs too, you know, so we gotta have a special hyperallergenic. I'm working with ChatGPT to see what's the best kind of dog for us, and then I'm trying to talk the dad into doing it. But I even feel like right now she got a couple of stray cats, and I don't really do cats. I'm not a cat person, so I feed it, and she minds so well because she understands I'm not a cat person. I don't really y'all cats, because I don't understand. You just be licking yourself, bathing yourself, you don't get a bath, you know, you just strays and stuff like this. So I'm asking ChatGPT, what's up with this cat? Because you know, my mama and them told me cats hang around your house with somebody pregnant. Wrong again, okay? You know, I'm like, ChatGPT, tell me what's up, okay? And so ChatGPT said cats pick you, you don't pick them. And so she know I don't really like, I mean, I don't, you know, hey, hold up. So I'd be like, stay. She'll wait. And I'd be like, I'm going to get your friend in a minute. Because she doesn't really know when she's popping up. I see her pop up. The Ring camera sees her. So I'm like, it's somebody out there. And it's the cat, of course. And so I'd be like, she'll get you something to eat in just a minute. Just hold up, you know. I'll provide it, but I don't really mess with you like that. So, you know, she'll stay back. And she says smart stuff. And she growls a little bit. But I tell her, hey, don't bite the hand that feeds you, but also give me my 50 feet. Stay on back there. Don't come near me. And I seen her. I'll talk to her through the back window because it's a screen and bars and stuff like that. And I feel like she can't get through there. But bitch peeked her head through one of them bars. And I know, because I studied my opponent, cats will stick their face if they feel like their whiskers are fit. If their whiskers can fit, then they know their body can fit. That's what I'm saying. They smart. Dogs be chasing their own tail and shit. So cats, you know what I'm saying? She probably be, you know. And I seen the movie where a cat was sucking the soul out. I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but I don't really mess with them like that. But I, you know, I'm cool with her. So I feed her, but you know, I be like, hey, stay back there. I'm gonna get your home girl. Let her come, cause y'all got a relationship, and I don't know you, and I don't speak cat. So she does real good with the cat, but the cat is an outside pet. She's not welcome in my house. And when I seen her peek her head through them bars, I'm like, this bitch trying to size me up to see if she can run in here. I got something for her. I'm gonna have to do something to put a bar in between them bars to make sure she can't fit. Because if she get in here, she can have the whole fucking house. And I'm gonna tell the mortgage company, y'all need to give Miss Kitty Cat because she ran me up out that. And once the cat get in, that's like I seen Sanders once you invite him in. No, I keep telling her you can't come in. No, it's not welcome on the inside. Everything outside belongs to you and God. On the inside, this is my shit, so you can come in here. And I think she gonna try me. I seen her stick her face, like I had shut the door, and I seen her stick her face, so she gonna try me. But I'm gonna tell you, this ain't the one you want to try me because I'm telling you right now. I'll fight you for this one. Him. I don't put blood, sweat, and tears in this one. And when I say you can't come in, you're just not welcome. I seen the movies when no, I just watch Weapons. No, we just not gonna. Everybody's like, why you don't have things at the house no more? No, It take forever to get them demons and get them all them. Nope, dude, we just city on the streets, somewhere like that, like the cat. You welcome. Anything out here belongs to you and God. I am responsible for the grass, but everything else belongs to God. So I just stay out their way and, you know, respect them. I respect their space and they respect mine. And that's all I can say for anybody else. Respect my space, I'm gonna respect yours, and we'll just keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? Completely all the way off topic. But I still gotta find a dog. But I got a chemistry test to take now. So yeah, I got chemistry homework and a test due tomorrow. And then, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? And then, okay. I put everything in the phone, I think. I don't know. Let me see.